Now, this might be a bit different, because being in being in like the FBI for 16 years now, and there was like a lot of stuff that went down and everything, especially when I'm a cop, you know. So right now, I'll put my glasses on and look through some of the cases that I was pretty much onto. Nah, finally got my glasses on. Got got everything here. All right. So let's look. Probably might close the door for privacy. There we go. Yep. All right. All right. So back then, there was this case where me, Tanner, Nicole, and Robin, we pretty much headed to this, unknown castle that was on the outskirts of this town, and it was believed to be in Fortune Bay, from what I can recount. And we went there. So we went there and pretty much investigated there, because they were saying that that no one even dared to go in the castle and everything, because they someone created this like monster that pretty much chased all of us, and pretty much, you know, scared the bejeevious out of me, Robin, Nicole, and Tanner. You know, well, Jill Valfatine was there too, helping us out with the case and everything. She has more experience with the police forces and everything. And out of nowhere, when we pretty much went in there and investigated, oh buddy. Sorry about that. Jill asked me for something. And so, anyways, back to this now. Holly Hartzler. Yeah. But, that wasn't like, the first arrest that I made, and pretty much, my police career and everything. My first arrest was, when we were gonna, bring Julio back to our country, and pretty much, we would have brought him to his country in the United States, and bring, the seven Amazonian women, back to our place and bring them to jail and everything. But that's not what I was, talking about. We'll get to that later. Anyways, Holly Hartzler tried to pretty much scare a missus, out, pretty much, terrified her, maybe through her life and everything, and it was going on for years, and, and pretty much when we picked up evidence that, she, done some laboratory, science on how to make viruses and stuff, we caught the evidence. We found her, and now she's and she also did attempted murder too. So she's pretty much sentenced life in prison without parole. You know. All right, next case now. The next case is it's the case of Bloody Mary. Oh yeah. Yep. That case was on the go June 28, 2003. A boy was found, and they thought that a ghost might have killed him out of nowhere. You know, I mean, who would think that a ghost would kill when the ghost is already dead? You know, right? And so during the investigation, they pretty much found somebody, because I wasn't like even on the police forces then, you know, because that's when Elizabeth became the new warden, and so they pretty much finds out a girl who pretty much done it and everything. And even though she was a child, they wouldn't like our police forces and the judge and the grand jury, they wouldn't even like accept the death penalty for her, you know, because that's not how it works, like, at all, because, you know, because that will just be a complete sin to do something like that. And, you know, the judge wouldn't even hear of it, you know, because right now, the youngest person ever to be put on death row is A.J. Stillman, age 16, for the capital murder of a kindergarten boy. Yeah. So after a week, after the week, meant to say, or 1 week later, however you want to, like, you know, phrase it, they catches her and locks her up, and she's I can't remember what was her sentence, because because I kind of forgets now. But anyways, well, you get the idea. Yeah. Right now, this is a tragedy for her family and everything, and a tragedy for that young boy that was, says in the files here that he was strangled, and Officer Nicole found his body, and Officer and one of the officers that was working in the force pretty much told her they'll handle it, and they would try to figure it all out, you know, and they did, you know, they did. Yeah.